Jor-El is really behind it. There's something bigger behind the Mr. Oz thing than just Jor-El.
Mm.
And but it kind of wraps up because Jor-El gets kind of sucked into another dimension. And so we don't know what happened to Jor-El. He could still be alive. But then Clark kind of he's kind of he's still doubting in his mind that maybe Mr. Oz is right about humanity being too lost to save, because the very last panel is like all these bubbles of like, 28, people shot, whatever here, and like all these different disasters like in bubbles like all around his head, like he can hear it all going on around the world with super hearing, and he's kind of doubts himself. But at the end of it, he says, well, time to go back to work, and he flies up to go stop it all. So you get the kind of triumphant ending of the arc, but there's still something coming that they're not sure what it is, like a world-ending disaster. I don't know, maybe with what Tom King said that Jeff Johns, I guess, said, I don't know if Jeff Johns told him or what, that all of this is going to be linked to Doomsday Clock and Metal. It's all going to tie together somehow, so we'll see. With that, also read Detective this week, and it is the wrapping up of the Tim Drake Batman from the Future storyline. This one was pretty cool because all they have to do, basically, he's trying to kill Batwoman because she does something in the future that forces Tim Drake into the role of Batman, and he doesn't want that. And it ends up screwing over the lives. Like, Bruce dies, I guess, at some point, and whatever Batwoman does screws up the lives of all the Bat Kids to the point that all their lives are broken, and Tim Drake is Batman. So the Tim Drake from the future comes back to try to prevent that and tries to kill Batwoman. But this was probably one of the coolest, most action-packed episodes or issues of Detective I've seen in a while, because she got the whole Bat family, with the exception Barbara wasn't there, but you got everybody else. You got Batwoman, you got what's her name, the ballet dancer, the little girl, the really super fast ninja. I can never remember her name. Orphan. Her, Clayface, Duke, Nightwing, and then you've got Damian, Red Hood, and Batman in like fighter jets that are coming in and attacking the Belfry, because that's where the Tim Drake Batman went to kill Batwoman. And he's got some sort of Tim Drake has set some sort of computer thing to he opens up, invades the computer systems of the Belfry with this virus or whatever. But fortunately, they get it. I think it's Batwing, maybe? Batwing's in it too. But I think he takes back over the computer system, and they just run out the time just long enough so the temporal, he has like 10 minutes before the temporal shift takes him back to his own time. So they basically just got to stall him. But it is a pretty kick-ass issue to get the whole Bat family in all fighting. Like, even Tim Drake, the young Tim Drake is now back alive and is back with everybody. So Red Robin is back and fighting himself from the future. But it's pretty damn good. Like, all the Bat Kids are in it, with except for Barbara. And I thought it was pretty rockin' issue, actually. It's one of the more exciting ones I've read in the last couple months.
Fantastic. So, with that, we want to thank y'all for joining us once again here on the Nerd Rage Renegades program. We know you have your pick of airlines, and we're just glad that you fly with us.
That's right. You can smoke on our airline.
Darn right you can.
Compressed oxygen, my ass.
Damn right. So, Crystal is going to tell you where you can find us every week.
The Nerd Rage Renegades are on the air every Wednesday on Podbean, Stitcher, Player FM, iTunes, Google Play, and every Thursday on GamingRebellion.com, Filling the Void Podcast Network, and now iHeartRadio.
And, of course, you can follow Chief of Space Chief 75. You can follow me at the official Nerd Rage Renegades Podcast Twitter. You can follow us on Facebook at Facebook.com/NRR Truth Radio. Go on over to YouTube.com/users/Nerd Rage Renegades. Check out our commentary tracks. That's where they are.
And they're fun.
They're hilarious.
Why not? You can watch the movie with us. That's kind of the point. If you ever wanted to watch a movie with me and Spin, this is the closest you're going to get, unless we actually come to your house and do it.
Yes. And if we do, make sure you got some pizza bites and some Kool-Aid.
Yeah. Absolutely.
And
Kool-Aid, pizza bites.
And a couple couches because we're spending the night.
Yeah. You're going to put us up and you're going to feed us.
Darn right. But go make sure you check that out. Make sure you come back next week for another episode, and next Tuesday for the commentary of Psychotronic Man.
Oh, I can't wait. I got to get a preview of that one, too.
You'll get a preview of that one. And then in 2 weeks, The Time Machine I Found at a Yard Sale.
Yeah, that one's going to be a tough one. I am aware of that one. I think we both know enough about it that it should be fun to do. But oh man, it is so bad.
Yeah. It's a test of our sanity. So, until next time, thank you all so much. And Chief, welcome to the world.
I'm finally here. Good night, everybody.
Nerd Rage Renegades.